It started with a dinner table, a few farmer jokes, and a shy smile from a daughter Ye discovering love for the first time. But before the night was over, laughter turned into silence, and that dinner became the moment the Brown family would never forget. Because what really happened that night, and the secret decision Kody made behind closed doors, changed everything viewers thought they knew about sister wives. Part 1. For years, viewers have watched the Brown family grow, struggle, and rebuild. But for the younger generation, especially Aurora, Robyn and Kody's eldest daughter,
I love you.
Life under the sister wives spotlight has been anything but ordinary. Born into a family already carrying the weight of public scrutiny, Aurora spent much of her teenage life quietly in the background. Fans saw her as the soft-spoken daughter, polite, emotional, and deeply loyal to her mom. But in 2025, that quiet voice found its own rhythm. And for the first time, Aurora stepped into her own story, introducing the world to her first boyfriend. When the episode aired, social media exploded. Aurora, now 21, revealed her relationship with a college student she met through a mutual friend. His name, Ethan. Fans adored their chemistry, but behind the cameras, sources close to the family revealed growing tension. Kody, known for his strong opinions, wasn't thrilled about his daughter's new relationship. Kody, it's not about who she loves. It's about what comes next. She's part of this family, and everything she does reflects all of us. Robyn, she's an adult now, Kody. You can't protect her forever. And just like that, Aurora's innocent love story began to mirror the very conflict that tore the sister wives apart. Because what happened next didn't just surprise fans, it shocked the entire Brown family. As the relationship went public, the fandom grew obsessed. Every Instagram like, every family comment dissected, magnified, and debated. But the real storm was brewing off camera. Some family insiders claimed that Aurora's boyfriend had already met Kody, and that meeting didn't go well. One leaked comment from an insider hinted, it reminded everyone of how the family used to fight behind closed doors. And then came the twist that flipped the narrative. 2 months into their relationship's debut, Aurora made a stunning announcement she and Ethan had secretly broken up. But here's the twist: the breakup wasn't mutual. Reports suggested Kody had intervened, setting boundaries that Aurora never saw coming. Aurora, Dad said I need to focus on family right now. He just doesn't get that this was my family too. What began as a milestone moment for young love became another reminder of the generational cycle of control and heartbreak that's defined the Brown family for decades. And when fans found out, they turned their heartbreak into outrage. Thousands of fans flooded social media with emotional messages, not just for Aurora, but for Robyn, who many saw as a mother caught between love and loyalty. Some accused Kody of repeating the same pattern: control, emotional distance, and double standards. He didn't protect her, he punished her. Others saw it differently, a father trying to shield his daughter from the same public heartbreaks that defined his own life. But amidst the backlash, Aurora did something no one expected. In the final minutes of season 20, Aurora shared a quiet confession. She's not done believing in love, just ready to find it on her own terms. This time, it'll be for me. And with that, fans saw a glimpse of something rare: growth, independence, and a young woman reclaiming her story from the shadows of her parents' legacy. Because if Aurora's first love broke hearts, her comeback might just heal them. Part 2. It's episode 5, a family gathering that promised healing, laughter, and new beginnings. Christine and David Woolley host dinner at their new Utah home, inviting the Browns for the first time since the split. The energy starts light. David, as always, the storyteller, throwing around farmer jokes, teasing about barns and cows. But under that laughter, there's tension, and everyone feels it. Because what starts as humor soon turns into a battle of pride, and one daughter's moment in the spotlight exposes everything the adults tried to hide. As plates hit the table, David launches into his famous farmer jokes. But this time, the laughs don't land the same. David: "Guess I'm the only one here who knows how to grow something that lasts, huh?" Kody: "Depends what you're planting, David." Christine laughs it off, but Kody's face says it all: the man who once led 4 wives, now outshined by the new husband at the same table. Fans online immediately noticed, calling it the farmer face-off. David 1, Kody 0. Christine's glow-up dinner. Kody can't handle a joke that isn't about him. But this was just the beginning, because what happened after dessert would split viewers right down the middle. While tension simmered between the adults, one young Brown quietly stole the show. Aurora, Robyn's eldest, shared that she'd gone on her very first date. Aurora: "It was simple, just coffee and a walk. But it felt normal, like my own life." For many fans, this was a turning point, a daughter growing up in front of millions, trying to find her place in a fractured family. But Kody's silence said everything. A father struggling to celebrate his daughter's joy when his own family feels like it's slipping away. And what Aurora didn't know was that her innocent date would soon become the family's next controversy. As episode 5 aired, fans saw the awkward smiles, but what they didn't see was what happened after filming stopped. Sources claim Kody privately told Robyn that he didn't want Aurora filming any more scenes involving her relationship, at least not until he approved the direction. Robyn: "She's not a little girl anymore, Kody." Kody: "She's still my daughter, and this isn't the storyline we need right now." That one decision made behind closed doors would change the tone of the entire season. Because when fans found out, they didn't just take sides, they went to war online. The fandom exploded. Team Aurora fans praised her courage. Team Kody supporters argued he was just being protective. And right in the middle, Robyn, torn between a mother's empathy and a wife's loyalty. Robyn: "It's hard. I want everyone to feel loved, but sometimes I just can't hold them all together anymore." That confession struck a chord with women across America, mothers who understood the impossible balance between peace and protection. But episode 5's ending had one final shock, one no fan saw coming. As credits rolled, fans expected closure. Instead, they got silence. No preview, no teaser, just a haunting pause and a simple title card: "To be continued." Because what really happened that night, the argument after cameras stopped, will unravel in episode 6. One dinner, 3 stories, and a truth no one's ready to face. Part 3. For over a decade, Sister Wives has captured the unraveling of a once united plural family. Christine's emotional exit, Janelle's quiet strength, Robyn's tears, and Kody, once the confident patriarch, left standing in the ruins of his own design. Kody in confessionals from season 18 saying, "I don't recognize my family anymore." TLC 2023. By 2025, Christine had moved on and moved up with her new husband, David Woolley. Their love story was everything Kody's wasn't: grounded, gentle, real, and fans adored it. Christine finally gets her happy ending. David is what Kody never was: calm and kind. But when David invited the Browns for dinner, he had no idea that one innocent joke would ignite a wildfire. On paper, it was perfect. A long-awaited family reunion, cameras rolling, hearts open, Christine glowing, David charming. Even Kody showed up guarded, but present. David: "Guess I'm still the only one around here who knows how to grow something lasting, even if it's just tomatoes." Christine: "Oh, David." Kody: "Yeah, let's hope they don't wilt like the last crop." That's when the tone changed. The joke stopped landing. And for the first time, David's humor, once harmless, felt like a challenge. But while the adults battled pride, a young voice at that table was about to steal the story. Aurora: "Yeah. I went on my first real date last week. It was sweet. He's funny. It just felt normal for once." For fans who watched Aurora grow up under the heavy weight of family drama, this was magic. A young woman finally stepping into her own life outside of her parents' chaos. But Kody's silence was deafening. Cameras caught him shifting, avoiding eye contact, his face tightening as if love, even innocent love, was something dangerous. Let her be happy, Kody. Aurora deserves joy, not control. What no one knew was that Kody had already made a private call that would change everything. According to production insiders, Kody told TLC producers that Aurora's new relationship storyline should be handled carefully. In private, he told Robyn something more. "She's not ready to be in the spotlight like that. We'll pull it back." Robyn: "She's 21, Kody. You can't make her invisible." Kody: "I'm not. I'm protecting her from the circus this show creates." But fans didn't see protection, they saw control. And when rumors of the call leaked through fan forums and Reddit threads, the backlash was instant. Kody just can't stand anyone else having happiness. It's not protection, it's power. And then, the episode aired with one major scene missing. The first date segment, Aurora's proud, glowing story, was cut short in the final edit. Only a brief mention remained, framed awkwardly between David's jokes and Kody's smirk. They clearly edited her story out. You can tell the pacing's off. Why censor her? For loyal viewers, this wasn't just a missing scene. It symbolized the Brown family's generational struggle, women finding voices, only for them to be muted by control and fear. Robyn's tears say it all. Kody's ego ruins every milestone. Justice for Aurora, give her the storyline she deserves. But amidst the chaos, one unexpected voice broke the silence. Aurora, I'm not angry. I just want to live my life without it being a debate. And in that single sentence, Aurora, once the quiet, anxious daughter, became the symbol of a new chapter. A generation of Browns ready to break the cycle. The dinner that began with laughter ended in silence, but not defeat. It marked the end of one legacy and the beginning of another. Because in 2025, love wasn't the scandal. Control was. Before the dinner, before the headlines, Aurora was just a quiet little girl holding her mother's hand on camera. Viewers remember those early seasons, her shy smiles beside Robyn, the way Kody called her his gentle sunshine. I just want my daughters to always feel loved, no matter how crazy this gets. TLC 2018. Back then, that promise sounded like protection. Now, in 2025, it feels more like a cage built out of love and fear. The same girl once too anxious to speak on camera was about to become the most talked about Brown of them all. As David's jokes echoed through the kitchen, Christine flashed back to her own years of forced laughter, those moments when smiling was the only way to keep peace. Sometimes I laughed to survive. Now, with David, that laughter finally meant healing. But across the table, Kody's stare carried another message, one that said, "You moved on, and I never will." Christine's laughter isn't shade, it's survival. Within hours of airing, Sister Wives forums turned into a digital battlefield. Why? Reddit or ear Sister Wives. Team Kody, he's just being a dad. Team Aurora, let her live. Team Christine, wine freedom peace. Fan channels, TikToks, podcasts. Everyone had a theory. Was Kody's silence fatherly caution or jealousy in disguise? As the internet argued, one thing became clear. The Browns had stopped being a family story and become a mirror for every household divided by control and independence. In family systems like the Browns, control often masquerades as protection. It's a pattern many American daughters recognize. According to a 2024 Pew Research study, 63% of women say they've felt unheard in family disputes. That's why Aurora's small act of defiance struck such a chord. Sister Wives stopped being just reality TV. It became a reflection of the modern American family. Weeks later, Aurora posted a single line on her Instagram story. Peace isn't silence, it's choosing what to hear. It wasn't tagged, it wasn't explained, but fans understood. Maybe the real legacy of the Browns isn't who stayed or who left. It's the women who learned that love doesn't have to ask permission. What do you think, was Kody protecting his daughter or silencing her? Drop your thoughts below. Subscribe for weekly deep dives and hit that bell, because next we uncover Robyn's hidden letter, the secret that never aired.